Good morning, everybody. Today in our class, we will start a new chapter, that is weather and climate. Okay, so let's start. Today, at first, we will discuss about the factor influencing climates. There are the few factors which is influence our climate, like latitude, altitude, distance from the sea, directions of wind, etc. So first, we will discuss about latitudes. Latitudes refers to the distance of a place from the equator. Okay, and equator receive more sunlight than any other place on the earth. Okay, and it is the closest to the sun. Okay, as we move away from the equator towards the poles, the temperature gradually decrease, that means gradually low. This variations is only due to the shape of the earth and the angle of at which the sun rays fall on it. Okay, as you know that the earth shape is spherical, okay, and its axis is tilted, the rays of the sun fall either vertically or slanting on its surface. So the vertical ray passes through the less volume of atmosphere and hardly lose heat, and that is why the regions near the equator which receive direct rays of warmer. Okay, and on the other hand, the slanting rays passes through a large volume of atmosphere and lose heat in the air. And that is why this regions is away from the equator which only get slanting rays of the sun, okay, that are cold. Altitude is the height of a place above the sea level. Okay, the seas of the world are the link to each other, so they are level in the same all over the earth. So that's why sea level is taken as a parameter for measuring the altitude of a place. Okay, so the climate of a place is also affected by its altitude. The air closer to the earth's surface is dense and absorb more heat, and this makes places at lower altitude hot. Okay, and the atmosphere is thinner at the higher altitude, so and that's why it absorbs less heat and making the place cool, like hilly regions. Okay, and you can see that most of the mountain peaks are covered with ice in winter, and hill stations are cold even in summer, only because of the altitude. Okay, distance from the sea. The distance from the sea determines the climate of a place. Places near the sea have moderate climate, but places far away from the sea are very cold in winter and very hot in summer. This is because the land get heated faster and lose heat faster than water. Like as example, you can say during summer land gets heated quickly, and air above the land surface become hot. This hot air rises up, and the cool air above the sea and blow towards the land to occupy the space which is created by the hot air. Okay, this cool air bring down the temperature of the place and closer to the sea, and doesn't make them hot. The places which are far away from the sea do not get this cool air and remain hot in summer. Okay, like during winter, land becomes cooler than the water in the sea, so the warm air above the sea rises up and moves towards the land. So this rises the temperature of the place along the coast. Okay, by the time this air reaches the place away from the sea, and it loses its warmth. Okay, that is why these places remains cold in winter. Okay, so you have to remember the coastal place. If you want to see any beach, then you have to go anytime. Like in summer, it's a moderate climate. In winter, it's also very cool or moderate climate. Okay. Directions of the wind. Horizontal moving air is called wind. Hot wind increase the temperature of a place, while cold wind decrease it. Wind also bring rains to the place where they blow. The wind that blow from the sea to the land is known as sea breeze, or you can say onshore wind. and it carries moisture and make the climate in the coastal areas humid. and it is also bring rains in this region. Okay, and the wind that blow from the land to sea is known as land breeze, is also known as offshore wind, and it is dry and doesn't carry any moisture, so that's why there is no rainfall because of this wind. And India is affected by the seasonal wind that is known as monsoon. The southwest monsoon wind bring rain. Now we will discuss about the climatic zones of the world. The temperature and the amount of rainfall determine the climate of a place. The whole world is divided into the climatic regions or heat zone according to the type of the climate they have. Okay, that's why there are the three type of climate is here. One is torrid zone, another one is temperate zone, another one is frigid zone. Torrid zone, this region between the two tropics, like the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn from the equator, is known as torrid zone. Okay, this region receive direct sun ray and making it hot almost throughout the year. And the rainfall is some places here very heavy, and thus they have a hot and wet climate throughout the year. Okay, this region is known as tropical zone also. Okay, torrid zone is also called tropical zone. Temperate zone, this region between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle, and between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle, form the temperate zone. This region receives slanting rays of the sun, and hence the climate is neither too hot or not too cold. They have cold winter and mild summer. Okay. Frigid zone. This region around the poles are known as frigid zone. They lie between the Arctic Circle to the North Pole and between the Antarctic Circle to the South Pole. And they are very far away from the equator and receive absolutely slanting rays of the sun. And during most of the month in a year, the frigid zone do not receive the sun rays at all. So that is why they are covered with a thick sheet of ice most of the year, and the climate here is extremely cold throughout the year. Okay. Climatic region of the world. Climate of all parts of the world is not the same. It varies place to place, depend on place to place. Some region may be hot and wet, while the other may be hot and dry. Okay, certain regions of the world may be covered with the snow and ice throughout the year, while other are the very extreme summer, okay, and winter. The world has been divided into various climatic regions on the basis of the climatic conditions experienced in them. Okay, so this is all about this chapter, weather and climate. Okay, thank you.